Welcome to Creations by Karen, and here I am sitting by myself without Anthony. But Father's Day is coming up, so I thought we would make something for Father's Day. And something that we've never made before. So, things that fathers like for Father's Day. I think really anything you make is great. Gift cards are a really good idea. So I've got a couple of gift cards. Tim Hortons gift card, popular. And then a Wash and Go gift card that you can use at, I guess it's a Shell station or Petro-Canada. I live in Canada. So Wash and Go cards are good. And I think like just giving a gift card is nice, but I like to put them on something. So I made these, which are just little filled beer steins, and they're just filled with popcorn and corn nuts, that kind of stuff. And I thought we could make something that this could hang from. So we're going to start out with some cardstock. Yeah, Ashley, it's crazy. So what we're going to do is I've got these two really cute cardstock that I got. This one has kind of golfing, and this is double-sided golfing. And then it's got like putters on the back, which is kind of cute. And then I've got this one, this is like barbecue. And this has got this really cool good stuff on the back. So I got some basic cardstock that I got, and I thought this would go really good with that. Yellow, or you could go with green, because it's got green in it. Green, okay. So I kind of like the green with that. And then, for this one, I really liked this. Kind of a deep burgundy color, and it kind of goes with it pretty nice. What do you think? Good? So we're going to start making the frame for our card holder with that. Yeah, I don't know where he is, guys. Missing. He's MIA, late to the party. But we're going to go on without him. The party's going to go on without Anthony. Good morning, Court. Okay, so I have this, and I've had this in my basement for a while, and it's cutter score stuff. So we're gonna make the green one first. Good morning, everybody. All right, so we're gonna cut this, and this is gonna be cut 6 inches. So I just place it down and cut it. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. And this is all marked on here, like that. And I'll do the other one too while I'm at it. So once again, you're just going to cut this one at 6 inches. And just follow the lines that goes on, like that. And then this one is 5 1/4. Like that. Okay, so I got my two pieces, both the same. 6 inches by 5 1/4. But I got to make a band with it, a belly or a band that goes on it. So this is 6 inches. You want the band to be 6 inches by 1 inch. Make sure it's nice and straight. And this one, 6 inches. By 1 inch. Same as the other one. Okay? So we got a band. So then I want to put a little something on the inside of the band. So I'm going to cut out with this punch just circle. Like that. And I'm going to do it with this one too. So I've got my 2 round circles, right? So, whoops. These bands are 6 by 1 and these are 5 1/4 by 6. But we got to score them. Scoring means just making lines on them. So, let's get all this shrapnel out of here. There we go. Alright, so take my little thing again. I don't know what they call these. But here's my 6 inches. I'm going to place it down. And then I'm going to take this little device. It's a scoring device. And I'm going to score this at 1 1/4 and 3 3/4. And then I'm going to flip it to the 5 1/4 end. And I'm going to score it at 3/4 of an inch and 4 1/2. Okay? You can't really see it, but you'll see what I mean, okay? So I'm going to do it again on my 6 inch side. I'm going to score it at 1 1/4 and then 3 3/4. Flip it and score this at 3/4 and 3 3/4. Nope. Miss 3 3/4. That's going here. Sorry. 3 3/4. Okay. All right. So this is an incorrect score line. So then you're going to take a pair of scissors, and on these squares that you've marked on your card stock, you're just going to cut those out. Just like this. Cut them out. Easy. And this, you make this the same way if you're doing ones for Christmas, whatever. And then you just do a diagonal cut this way. Okay? Just a diagonal here. So this is what you're left with. Got it? Want to see it again? Okay. So you're just going to cut the squares out. Anthony's here and he's late to the party. Just saw him wandering. Just cut this out. Just like this. And then cut diagonal here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I've done them both the same. This is what they look like. Now when you're using your scoring tool, that allows you to fold it. So we're just going to fold these. Okay, so I've scored here. These tabs will go in. And if you don't cut these, they impinge on coming up or down. So here's the top, and here's the bottom. Just like that. And that kind of makes the base of the card. But what I want to do is have a little half circle on here so that you can sort of see the card that I'm putting in. So I just use a circle punch. I just line it up got a half a circle. Try to get it in the center if you can. That's often good. And just punch it out. There we go. Now this would be great, but I'm going to put that other piece on. Okay, so I've got my pieces here, and I want them to fit on the front. Okay, so I'm going to cut them. Sorry about that. 3.5 by 5 3/4. So 5 3/4. So 5 3/4 is what's going to sort of show on here. So you have to make it, if you're using cardstock that is directional, meaning it only goes in one way, you have to kind of think about that. So 5 3/4. By 3.5. Think? Yep. 3.5. So just see if it fits on here. And it does. So I'm just going to make a little half in here. And you could do this after. It's fine, you probably should have. So it just fits on here. Perfect. And then I will put this on and I'll punch it afterwards so you can see the difference. So I'm going to cut this one. Am I making sense? Good morning. No, well, Anthony's here, but he's not here. He's next door. So 5 3/4. Line it up. And then 3.5. Okay? Now what you want to do, we're done with this thing, okay? Just going to put that to the side. I like to round the edges. It just gives it a more finished look. So all you do is take your rounding edge thing. It's, I don't know, it's got 3 different ones on here. I'm choosing the one that is 10 millimeters. So I just place it in and it kind of rounds it, see? Just like that. Do this one and this one. And also do this. Rounding. Cut them. And I'll do this one. So I think it's really a good idea to have at craft shows or anything. It looks like I do wreaths, right? I do a lot of things, but to have something that else. So these are pretty inexpensive to make. And I'm just going to do this one here. So there's different sizes on here. All right. So I want to place this on here. See how this is, I've done the cutout. I'm going to do that one after. So, got some of this multi-XL mono liquid glue. So all you want to do is put glue on the back of this. Don't put a whole lot of it on. Just a little is good. And then when you're doing this, putting this on, I know this is the bottom, but you have to think about, okay, so this is going to go this way. I want that to be this way, right? So I'm placing this on here. And this takes a bit to dry, so you don't have to worry about like placing it down and having to put it exactly where it needs to be. That looks good. And I'm just going to put that aside to let it rest. And then I'm going to do this one. There's a lot of glue there. Ooh. This is an instance where more is not necessarily better. Okay. So once again, I know this flap is coming this way. So I'm going to place this down, trying to match up that. There we go. All right. So while that's drying, I'm going to make the band, right? So here's the band that I have, and what I mean by band is once I fold this, I need a way to secure it. So I know I want to use this green for this one. So I'm just going to take this tape that I have, double-sided tape, and just take 2 little pieces off. Just like this. And then I'll do the other one. Just like this. All right. So let's fold these, okay? This is what I did first. So I know, see how I've done that divot? I'm gonna punch that out. Glue's making it hard, but we'll make it work, people. That made it good. All right. So first thing I want to do is fold my sides in like this, and then where I've got my score, I turn that down, and then I take a boulder. Where'd it go? Here it is. I just push this down on here so it lays nice and flat. Then I'm going to bring this up like this. So here's what I've got. And then I take this tape can, double-sided tape. You don't need a lot of it. I put the tape on here, like so. And then just peel the back part off of it. Something sharp. Just lift this off. Lift this one off. And then bring the bottom to the top. So it looks like that. And then I know this is going to come down. But I've got to find a way to secure that, and that's where the belly band comes in. So here's my belly band. And you want to just be really careful when you put this on, because you want to be able to pull it off. I'll show you what I mean here. So I know the tape is at the bottom, and I want to just place it, and not really tight, so it looks like this. Band. It's got a band on it, right? Then I take my circle that I've made, and I'm just going to just put some glue on here. Actually, I'm going to use this tape. What I'm going to do is just take a piece of this tape off. You could tape it or glue it, whatever you like. I like to tape it. and then just peel this backing off of it. Just like that, and place this down in the center. See what I mean by you have to be able to slide this off? So I'm going to take one of my gift cards that I have, Tim Hortons gift card, place that in here where you could see it, place it on top, put the band back on. I'm going to put one more thing on this band, I'll show you, and that's why you don't want it to be really tight. So I'll do this one real quick, folding it, take my double-sided tape, put it on the flap here, and on the other side, peel this off. This one too. Just put your bottom to the top. Take your next card, wash and go. Just place this in here, and we're going to put the band on. See, it's kind of cool where you've made that divot so you could see the part itself. Let's make the belly band. One side of this washing, take this tape off. Okay, place this down at the bottom. Now you don't want this to be super tight. You gotta allow that to come off. Okay, so there's where we're at. Hey, how are you? There's where we're at so far. And then we've got our little disc that matches it that I'm going to put on there. And you could put anything you want. Just put this on here. Your sharp tool. Just place this down. So we got this. Simple. But there's one more thing we got to do. We're going to do another punch. I'm going to make 2 little holes. One, two. Got a stamp here. Says Happy Father's Day. Just place it in your ink. Place it in the center if you can. Just like that. Little goes a long way, I guess. So I just want to put this in the center of there. So once again, I'm using double-sided tape. And you can make this your gift card holders like this for Christmas, for any occasion. All you have to do is have the appropriate cardstock. Go. This one's coming off too, hopefully. All right. Just try to make it, put it in the center. Do this one. Check them out. What do you think, guys? Pretty easy, right? All right. So I want to fix these onto those mugs that I made. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch a hole in here with my hole punch. Easier said than done, actually. There we go. Got a hole. Ugh. Good morning, everybody. Okay, that doesn't want to go. All right. Look at the card sitting up top. Yeah. I don't know. Hang on. That's going to work this way. Yeah, that should be fine. There we go. So I've got this silver stuff. I think it's elastic. Just going to cut 2 pieces off. Feed this through. So giving gift cards is a really great, super idea. But I always think it's nice to give something with it, something little, which for Father's Day this would be great, making a mug and okay. Oops. So get your mug. And you're just going to affix this onto here. Go underneath the ribbon. Tie it on. Cut your excess off. There's one. Do the same with this one. Just come around, everybody. Tie this on. Easier said than done some days. Alright, and just clip the excess off. There you go. Cute as that. Alright. Father's Day gift card holder. What do you think, guys? I want to see thumbs up. Thumbs up if you think this is a good idea. You know you can make this. Alright. Well, that's it. That's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. It's going to be beautiful here. Market is only open until 2, so that's great. So I'll be able to spend some time outside. But we'll see you next week, guys. And until then, have a great week. Love you all. Bye.